I'm going to be giving this set of Arteza watercolor paints a shot today. It is a set of 36 watercolors. And first off, I do like the case. It fits a lot of paint. These are all half pans. You can take them out and stuff. But it looks like there's actually a row here that's not even used. So if you had additional colors, or if you want to fill your own half pans out of tube paints like I do, well, like I do usually, then that is a possibility. I don't think I have any pans on me right now to try popping in there to show you. But basically they're these little guys. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about when I say pans, this is a pan watercolor. This is what a tube watercolor paint looks like. Usually what I do is I mostly use Daniel Smith, and I customize my own palettes. I have my mini palette by just squeezing in my own color choices like this. You know, I have my tube and I just put a little bit of color in there, and then it dries in my custom colored palette and basically turns into something like this. But you can also get these little empty plastic half pans or full pan size, which is twice the size of this, and you can just fill it up with whatever colors and paint brands that you like. So this is, as I said, it's Arteza. I'm not quite sure about the grade of them because it doesn't say anything about whether it's professional grade or student grade. So let's give it a shot and see what happens with this, because I was given this set to try sampling and playing around with. I think first of all what I'm going to do is just try some washes to get a feel of what their color intensity is like. Let's try starting with this one. I like blues. Blues are always my favorites. I think this one is lavender, looks like. I may have mixed up the ordering of the colors a little bit because you can just, as you saw me do, you can pop them out and stick them back in again. But I think this is lavender. Let's check it out. Well, it looks like it's a little bit of an opaque color, not entirely transparent is what I mean. But that is to be expected of a color that is not one of the standard ones. Let's go for Prussian blue. That's usually a nice staining, transparent color. But the color intensity of these look pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, they've got good intensity. You can check this out compared to my Daniel Smith Prussian blue if I can figure out where I stuck that. Where did I put that? Oh, I don't have Prussian blue here. I only have phthalo blue. Do I have Prussian blue anywhere else? No, I don't. Oh well, we can't compare it right now. But like I said, the color intensity is pretty good. That's usually the main indicator of whether something is student grade or professional grade, is whether the colors are mostly pigment or whether it's mostly binder. Binder's what holds it together as a solid paint instead of just powder. But this looks pretty good. The lavender definitely looks like it has some kind of white opaque mixed into it because it's a little bit more chalky toned, but the Prussian blue looks nice and dark. Let's try a few more swatches of some of these other colors. I'm going to try this spring green. All the colors seem to have their own names here rather than the standard ones that I'm used to, like sap green, which is what I would expect for something this bright color. This bright green. Although this is a lot more intensely yellowy glowy than sap green. And again, like I said, the intensity of it's pretty good. You can see how bright that green is. Let's try this lemon yellow. Oh, I'm pretty sure I mixed these out of order. Let's see. I think this one is lemon yellow. Yeah, loving my green in there. A few of these yellows. Let's try Aurelian yellow. And how about some of these cadmium yellows? I've switched away from cadmiums for the most part because cadmiums tend to be a little bit opaque and I prefer transparency of gamboge. But they do give you this nice, rich, warm yellow. Cadmium yellows, I mean. Okay, I think that's enough swatching. Just initial checking out of what these colors have to offer. I'm going to see what else I can do with them.